10 Proven Methods Sigma Male Overcome Shyness. Half of me is filled with bursting words and half of me is painfully shy. I crave solitude yet also crave people. I want to pour life and love into everything yet also nurture my self-care and go gently. I want to live within the rush of primal, intuitive decision, yet also wish to sit and contemplate. This is the messiness of life, that we all carry multitudes, so must sit with the shifts. We are complicated creatures, and ultimately, the balance comes from this understanding. Be water? Flowing, flexible and soft. Subtly powerful and open. Wild and serene. Able to accept all changes, yet still led by the pull of steady tides. It is enough. Victoria Erickson. If you've been shy for a long time, you've probably heard well-intentioned advice: everyone is shy at some point. The advice in this video is intended for people who have little or no experience dealing with shyness. Chronic shyness extends beyond the brief feelings of uneasiness and nervousness that most people experience in specific situations, such as the first day of a new job, a new school, or attending a meeting or conference. In most social situations, truly shy people feel self-conscious and uneasy. Perhaps the prospect of meeting new people makes them nervous, sweaty, and nauseous. They doubt that other people are interested in them, and during conversations, they are concerned about what the other person thinks of them and why they are looking at them in that way. Please support the SPIFFY TV channel by subscribing now and turning on notifications for more interesting videos. In short, shyness isn't something we can get rid of by simply smiling. Shyness does not usually go away on its own, but the 10 strategies listed below can help us take steps toward feeling more at ease around others and with ourselves as a Sigma male. Number 1. Sigma males investigate potential sources. Experts generally agree that shyness develops as a result of a combination of factors such as genetics, childhood environment, life experiences, and parental tactics. Overemphasis on potential dangers, we may grow up approaching unknown people and situations with extreme caution and reserve, which may lead to shyness or be perceived as shyness by others. Moving frequently, experiencing bullying, living in an unsafe neighborhood, and going through major family dynamic changes due to divorce or death, are all of these factors that can have an impact on how we handle social interactions. Shyness can develop in adolescence and adulthood as well. If we faced rejection from our peers, or if our teachers and supervisors singled us out for criticism, it's natural to be fearful of similar humiliating experiences in the future. A Sigma male's first step in determining the source of his shyness can assist us in locating the appropriate tools to reshape his fear or shyness. Explore possible cause of your shyness. Number 2. A Sigma male can tell if it's shyness or something else. Shyness, social anxiety, and introversion are frequently confused. Some shy people do meet the criteria for social anxiety disorder, or introversion, or both. Social anxiety, on the other hand, is a mental health condition, whereas shyness is not. A persistent fear of rejection, disapproval, and criticism from others is characterized by social anxiety. This fear may become so overwhelming that we avoid social situations entirely. If we are shy, we may feel awkward around new people at first, but we will find it easier to interact with them as we get to know them. Shyness will not necessarily cause the same level of distress as social anxiety. It's also possible that people mistake us for being shy when we simply prefer to be alone. If we are introverted, we may not have a problem socializing, if we are in the mood to socialize, that is. We don't avoid other people because we are self-conscious or concerned about what they think of us. Choosing to spend time alone because we require solitude to function optimally. Number 3. A Sigma male is always looking for ways to improve his abilities. Consider shyness from an evolutionary standpoint for a moment. We might have ventured out to explore new areas, find resources, and interact with other communities if we were more outgoing. If we were timid, we might have stayed close to home to avoid potential threats, according to source. Both roles are required. However, instead of viewing shyness as a flaw, it can be beneficial to highlight our strengths. Recognizing the areas where our skills shine can provide a boost to self-confidence, which can help reduce feelings of self-doubt and anxiety. Perhaps we are good listeners, and family and friends always seek our advice. Balance is needed in the world, and what better way to achieve that balance than with different personality types? Sure, it may take us a little longer to open up. When we do, however, we have a plethora of valuable traits to offer, such as empathy, sensitivity, and caution. Number 4. A male Sigma defines his objectives. If we know someone who seems to make new friends every time they walk into a room, we may envy their outgoing personality and imagine ourselves navigating social situations with the same ease. That is not impossible, but it is usually more beneficial to take smaller steps first. Let's start by looking at how shyness affects our lives. I want to be in a relationship, but I'm too shy to meet people in person. My grade is based on my participation in class, which accounts for 5% of my overall grade. But I'm too shy to share because I don't know anyone. I have a lot of ideas for this new project at work, but what if no one likes them? Then, take that list and use it to set simple goals, such as starting a conversation with a classmate or using a dating app to find potential partners. Number 5, Sigma males never allow the spotlight effect to affect them. In simple terms, the spotlight effect refers to the, generally false, assumption that other people notice everything we do and say as if a spotlight were shining on us. This cognitive bias is easily associated with feelings of shyness or social anxiety. When we are concerned that others will notice and judge our mistakes or quirks, we are more likely to retreat to the outskirts of a crowd where we can protect ourselves from rejection. In reality, most people are less observant than we imagine, partly because they are preoccupied with their spotlight. We may believe that all eyes are on us, but this is not always the case. Number 6. Sigma males engage in more mindful conversation. Casual conversations can be nerve-wracking for those of us who are shy. Even if we have a lot to say about a particular topic, our concerns about how others in the conversation perceive us may cause those insights or witty remarks to slip right out of our heads. We may end up nodding or asking questions to avoid having to volunteer information. While asking questions can keep a conversation going, it does not help people get to know us. To put it another way, we're not connecting. Investigate ways to get to know someone without bombarding them with questions. Instead of wondering what they think of us or attempting to figure out what to say, use active listening skills to concentrate on the flow of the conversation. Listening to what they're saying can help us break the cycle of worrying about sounding awkward or saying something embarrassing. Number 7. A Sigma male is a genuine individual. Some shy people hide their shyness behind a confident mask in social situations. But fake it till you make it doesn't always work. Putting on a brave face when we don't feel it can make us even more worried that everyone will see right through us. It's fine to admit that we're nervous or to let people know that we'd like to ease into a group at our own pace. People may even express their gratitude for the effort we are putting in. And their positive reactions can authentically boost our confidence. Even if we believe that pretending will keep the conversation moving, we should always avoid white lies. Number 8. Sigma males seek assistance. Support from someone we trust can make us feel more at ease in the most terrifying situations. Of course, we can't take someone with us everywhere we go, but the idea is that eventually, we'll feel confident enough to face those situations. Request that a friend, family member, or roommate accompany us the next time we do something social, whether it's a quiz night, a party, or simply going shopping. Their presence may provide enough reassurance for us to navigate interactions without stumbling over our words or forgetting what we wanted to say. Don't forget that interacting with loved ones is another great way to improve your communication skills. Number 9. A Sigma male understands the advantages of shyness. So perhaps we have a hard time opening up to new people right away, or we are nervous before speaking to someone new. While this may mean that we don't make friends or find dates as easily as more outgoing people, it's important to remember that a little caution never hurts. When we hold back when meeting new people, we have the opportunity to learn more about them before diving headfirst into a friendship or relationship. It also makes more room for trust to grow, which is always a good thing. Number 10. A male Sigma accepts himself. Whatever the cause of your shyness, at the end of the day, it's just a part of your personality. We can work on becoming less shy, but if my shyness isn't causing any issues, I probably don't need to push myself to overcome it. While shyness isn't always a cause for concern, it can prevent us from connecting with others and leave us lonely when we crave closeness. If any of the 10 proven ways a Sigma male overcomes shyness applies to you, please leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more great content.